I just finished reading Hex by, I'm going to butcher this name, Thomas Olde Heuvelt. I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize, but let's talk about it. So, Hex is about a fictional town in New York called Black Spring. And it follows the main family it follows is the Grant family. It's Steve and Jocelyn and their sons, Matt and Tyler. But there's a problem with this town. About 350 years prior, a witch was murdered. And when she was murdered, it put a hex on the entire town of Black Spring. And as a result of that hex, anyone born there or anyone that moves there and settles there cannot leave the town. They can physically leave, but if they're gone for too long, they start having very strong impulses towards self-harm. The witch also still resides in this town. Like, she's dead. She's kind of a ghost, but she's still like physically there, so she can bump into things and touch things. And she'll just pop up around the town. Like, she'll be in the woods, and then she'll be on the street, and then she'll be in your living room. And she'll just stand there. Her eyes are sewn shut. Her mouth is sewn shut. And they don't touch her. There are rules around her. You're not allowed to interact with her. You can't give her anything. Can't touch her. And to track her, they created this organization called Hex, hence the title of the book, Hex. And this organization is a small group of people that monitor these cameras that are all over the city, all over this town, that track this witch's movements. And I don't want to give too much away, so I'm kind of going to stop there. But what I will add is a group of teens really feel oppressed by the situation they're in, and they're trying to find a way to maybe change the way things work. So they start doing things that are against the rules according to Hex, and everything just turns to shit in the end. And the premise sounds really awesome. It is a very cool premise, and there were some creepy parts of the book. I didn't love all of it, though, and there's a number of reasons. Although that premise is super cool, the witch doesn't actually do much for most of the book. Like, she'll show up, she's there. But mostly what the book is about is human nature, like how the different residents of this town, like how living under this type of situation causes them to behave. And some of that is interesting. Some of it is not. I didn't love the way it was written. I've been reading a lot. I have like a pile. I think I have like 9 books that I have completed that I haven't gotten reviews up for. So I'm going to try and knock some of those out. But this book in particular, it was almost difficult for me to read. Like, I would have to like stop and go back and reread sentences. It's not that the sentence structure was bad, but it was not what I was have been accustomed to reading, and maybe that's just a me problem. But it made it kind of it took away from the enjoyment for me, just the way it was written. I don't know exactly even how to describe it. Like, sometimes it starts with like, this person didn't expect this to happen, but it did, and then it goes on for pages about what happened, and it's sort of, I don't know, it's like constant little flashbacks almost. I don't know. It was just a little strange. It was not that it was bad. The bigger issue I had is just that as a horror book with this awesome core concept, I just didn't feel like the witch was really utilized to full effect. I really got to a point about 2/3 of the way through that I was just like, all right, come on. Like, what's happening? Something needs to actually happen. It does at the very end. But even then, some of the ending was cool. The visuals were pretty cool. But a lot of it fell flat for me. I still think it's worth a read. It is very unique. The idea is very unique, and it's definitely worth reading through one time. I on my Goodreads, I'm putting it up as like a 3 out of 5. It's worth a read. It's not life-changing, but it is interesting, especially for someone. I've been trying to work on a book and spending time thinking about that. And this gave me a look into sort of different ways of writing, which I think it was valuable to have read. And again, the story wasn't terrible. There were just parts of it that didn't click for me, but the core concept was awesome, and it's definitely worth it. So if that premise sounds like something you would be interested in, definitely check it out. I probably won't be revisiting again. I might still check out more from this author. I think this was his debut novel, and I haven't looked it up. I don't know if anything has come out by this author yet since this book. But I would be open to giving more of his books a chance if he has other books out. But I won't be revisiting this one anytime soon. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Hex. Do you want to read it? Did you read it? Let me know in the comments. Thanks a lot.